Ooh, let's get it. Big step up.
It's like Nova, can't control her. We going deep dive.
I'm excited for tonight. The Capricorn New Moon and the Planetary Refraction Codex. Tonight we're going to be talking about the solar logos. But first, let's tap in. Let's acclimate our somatic authority, baby. The sovereign somatic signal. Oh yes, and we're having a water ceremony. It's a wrap. Down into the water. Deep down.
It's like Nova, can't control her.
We going deep dive in the ocean.
Explore, go further, pioneer, no jump, electric slide, hold up.
Sovereignty and balance, let's go. Gratitude, let's go. Fire rising. Oh, we're not asking where the power's at tonight, family. Oh, we know. If you're here, let me give you a salute and a shout out because you're the GOAT. You are secure, you are stationed, you are on your throne, you are looking good.
Dragons rise, let's ride, time is now.
Dive into the water. Ooh, welcome Trina. Oh, it is an honor that you are here. It is an honor. You know, your presence tells a whole story. So, tonight we're going to be talking about the Capricorn New Moon, Planetary Refraction Codex, Solar Logos, Stabilized and Planetary Node Coherence. We are making this happen through us, family. You are the terrain. You are the earth. Give yourself permission to fully digest, to fully calm the fuck down and tap in with me. Soak this in. Okay? These don't have to be just words and stuck in the intellect, Lucifer, but they can get to the heart. Feel it in your body. I'm trying to find my lighter right now. You are worth it, family. To the water, dive, deep dive. You are the alchemist. You are. You sentient solar beings. And you know that. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. You wouldn't be standing secure. You would have crashed out by now. You would be depleted right now. A lot of us are holding completion. We're learning sustaining it. It's a little different, you know what I mean? Anyways. You're being recognized. Not recognized by man, but you're being recognized by the universe and planetary collective. You're being recognized by the universe. You're being recognized by the source. You're being recognized by planetary stations and innate authorities. This is not given by man. To my beloved planetary collective, before anything is spoken, I want to acknowledge and transmit. This must be stated clearly and without any type of embellishment. You're not here because of an alignment. You're not here because of belief. And you're not here because of invitation or permission or selection by any type of human system. You understand? You need to understand very deeply. You are here because you are a nodal station. You're kind of a big deal. A node with an appointment, elected, node, source validated. A node exists because the universe required a stable point of coherence. That is you. And your system is being proved capable of holding it. Through the time and space continuum, through pressure and even entropy, you are that motherfucker. This authority is an innate inheritance. Apparently it's our inheritance, it's our right. It's our right to go through time and space and hold sovereignty. To hold center. Without being harassed, demonized, or lowering ourselves to fit. Losing all our value so someone can feel comfortable. What's the word I'm looking for? Compromise. To compromise yourself for the well-being of someone who's not willing to even meet you halfway. Let me tell you something. You are a stable point of coherence. And your system proved capable of holding it. This authority is innate inheritance and it cannot be taken away. It cannot be revoked. It cannot be diluted by any type of misunderstanding or by any type of tuitions, any type of fucking systems at all. Okay? When you hold this cymatic, this ain't just a symbol, this is structure. This space exists to recognize what has always been seated. To my quantum technicians, node recognition occurs when a system is demonstrating sustained coherence under a non-negotiable pressure gradient. My friends, that is you. In simple terms, you didn't just earn this, but you have literally survived and you are holding intact. You are holding structure. You're something of a superstructure, super computer, super conscious. What this transmission is, from individual stabilization to a planetary function. Welcome, Elizabeth. Welcome, welcome. Dreamwalker said, overstand, I am the oracle. Ashe, come on. This transmission is about your individual stabilization, your healing that you have undergone, the terra novaing that you went through to a planetary function. It's because of that process. This is not an activation event. Nothing is being turned on here. Nothing's being unlocked. Nothing is being added. This transmission exists purely because a threshold has already been crossed. You would not be living completion right now. You would have fucking crashed out. You would have been depleted. That's just the cold, hard truth. Try to tell you, you being here in this timeline, able to even stay here without losing your mind and cognitive dissonance, and you're actually kind of comfortable, that says a lot about the temperament of a person you are. Okay? You got the metals, the alchemical structure to withstand. That's not just cute words. You carry that in your codex. That's the codex we're talking about. This transmission exists because you have already crossed that threshold. And a significant amount of numbers of individuals have completed a very specific process. We had to undergo regulation without external enforcement, identity coherence without fragmentation, energy retention without suppression, rhythm without the urgency, and authority without performance. At that point, the individual stops operating as a seeker and a participant or just a contributor. You've become a literal infrastructure. Oh, someone put my cash app. Thank you for the love. You've become a literal infrastructure. Why is this important? You're way more important than you fucking think you are the literal terrain. You are that powerful. And you are at a whole different level right now. Okay? Infrastructure becomes the architecture. The question is, can you articulate? Can you architect? Can you devote time to develop yourself? To co-create with your reality? Can you create, stabilize yourself, sustain yourself? You're going to know those by not because you are functional. You would not be here like you are, Big Stepper. If you weren't, you would collapse under the pressure, the dissonance. I'm telling you. It's not feelings. This is no ego. This is universal. Now you just need to accept it. Acceptance is not even at the heart, so I'm not going to wait for you to catch up. Okay? This is universal facts. Not metaphorical, but you are functionally. Stabilized solar logos does not project outward to influence. It refracts reality around it by virtue of internal consistency. Although you are a leader, this is not about leadership. Although you are a teacher and a guide, it's neither. You are a literal planetary utility, a planetary steward. You are literally a planetary fucking steward, a planetary custodian. You are literally that motherfucker, okay? To my quantum technicians, when internal phases stabilities reaches sufficiency, the system reacts with coherence into the fields without signal distortion, okay? You are refracting out, but this time it's beautiful coherence. Imagine trying to be heavy and you're getting smacked with love, 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 every throb, every echo, every pulse that you're emitting. You became the highest node in the net. The question is, can you sustain it? Can you stand in it while it crystallizes? Fuck talking about it. This is the densest, the underworld. We're going to see from those that are on their horses trailblazing, and we're also going to see those that are going to get ran the fuck through, dormant, depleted. Some of you, we can get to completion, yeah, but you keep leaking it on dumb shits. You keep giving it the fuck away, diverting it. Now we're learning to sustain it. And because you have, okay, you created a self-sustaining system. Like all the Ace of Cups, galactic level, the galactic chalice is moving through. Ooh, Mighty in the house. Welcome, Mighty. Anyways, quantum technician, simple terms. Once you are stable, which you are, things reorganize around you automatically. And listen, when you're stable, you're not just a nobody. And I'm not saying this for your fucking feelings. You're a primordial being. When things have to fucking reorganize automatically and settle, you know what happens? Everything has to go to its nucleus. You have to mirror your realness. That goes beyond choice. This is innate royalty, innate inheritance, innate authority. Okay? Like I said, you try being dense around someone who's just slapping you with fucking love and ooey energy, like ooh, over and over and over. It's like being in a car of people who eight people are extremely happy and one is mad. You know? Energy don't play. Energy is universal. And if you don't know that yet, you're going to learn. That's that pink flame. It's cosmic. Pink flame don't care. It ain't a personified situation. It's purely etheric. So, why the Capricorn New Moon? It is a structural evaluation. This is not emotional reset. Capricorn does not respond to desires. It does not respond to vision. It does not respond to the intensity, but Capricorn evaluates the load-bearing capacity. Okay, that's what I try to tell you. You're being watched by local and non-local beings, seeing if you can sustain your drive, Kobe. Are you going to crash out? Can we build a new world upon this structure? Can we encode you with the keys and the trust of a new world through you? Have you stabilized yet? And it's not even about the words. Has nothing to do with what you're saying, how you feel. It's systematic. That's why it's cold. It's the cold truth. A lot of you are on your throne and it looks like you're detached. No. You're standing with unlimited power, with precision. You're not leaking your energy. Could you believe it? I didn't even start the message yet. Can you believe it? goodness. Capricorn is evaluating you. This new moon does not ask, what do you want to begin? Or what do you want to begin? It's not asking you, what are you manifesting? What are you calling in? The universe fucking knows by now. It ain't a matter of these linear dumbass questions. You don't think the universe knows. You don't think the universe sees you crying. You don't think the universe sees you laughing. Like, what? The all-seeing eye sees all. Okay? That is you. You are all of it. Okay? It's going to ask you, what can you actually govern daily without collapsing? What can you actually do without the fucking drama? What can you actually do? Because, you know, the universe is looking at a cycle. Maybe this time a solar cycle. What can you repeat without depletion? What can exist without supervision? This is not a beginning phase. This is a structural audit. Oh, yeah, that's 10 Capricorn energy. Only systems that can stand alone, regulate eternally, and remain intact under repetition pass through this fucking gate. Everything else will dissolve and crash out under its own fucking weight of dissonance. To my quantum technicians, cardinal earth cycles test endurance, not intentions. This moon checks what actually built. Okay? Who is this for? This is for the stabilizers, not the ones out there wandering, searching. They have a knowing. This is not for seeking clarity or direction or confirmation. This is for those who already have learned how to sit still in stillness without learning to dissociate, to pause without losing your whole ass identity, to hold silence without anxiety, and to carry pressure without a story. Okay? You're not here to be motivated. You're not here to be inspired. You're not here to be convinced. You are here because your system no longer destabilizes when it's unsupported. You are that motherfucker. You are qualified. You are over qualified. You shamans who have not stopped your burning, but you have learned to develop yourself in the flame. Leaders who stopped broadcasting undiluted, but now healers who stop absorbing. CEOs of self who have learned to restraint before expansion. You are not just being elevated. You are being recognized as you are already seated. Quantum technicians, auto stability eliminates the need for external excitement. You don't need a push. You're already standing. You are that motherfucker. Okay? The role is now active. Stationary nodes and planetary coherence. Because of your system stability and your internal, your role changed automatically. You're no longer just functioning as a transmitter seeking receivers, a leader requiring followers, a healer managing outcomes. You're now operating as a stationary node, a fucking tower. A stationary node is not passive. You understand? Neutral isn't passive. Take advantage of me. Ooh, run me through. No. Your universe will collapse. You need to hold great chaos with great order and know when to and when not to. By now you know. It's not passive. It means non-reactive. Your presence does not chase. Your rhythm does not adjust to chaos. Your boundaries do not negotiate with distortions, period. And as a result of that, systems entrain around you. You know how you used to walk in rooms and lose your whole cymatics? It's the opposite. Come to find out, this is your birthright. Your nervous system, down-regulated, boundaries enforced, and your orders emerge without even you having to explain yourself. People can feel you. Sound and light, that's primordial. They can feel you. You are an instrument. It's not effort. This is a byproduct of doing the work. Quantum technician, stationary coherence reorganizes all probability fields without even motion. You don't move things. Things settle around you. That's how powerful you are. This, now I'm getting excited, is the solar logos in your cymatic sovereignty. The self as a closed, regulated system. Completion without depletion, the golden egg. What has been stabilized? Your completion did not empty you. Completion has sealed you. What's stabilized as the individual level is your nervous system has regulated to a baseline. Original Eden, iOS, energy retention without repression, identity concealed together without any type of rigidity. So you had a soul convergence, rhythm without acceleration, presence without performance. Your body is no longer just a vessel for experiences, but it's literal infrastructure. It is literally connected to the damn terrain. Yes, your womb space right now, the inhale and exhale. Yes. Oh, thank you for posting my... Someone's a lover. Okay. Put my cash up at King Chains. Guys, if you're listening, that's what's up. Okay. So your body is not just experiencing shit. Your body is connected to the mainframe itself. It's more important than you think. You got your egg from your mama. Okay? It's literally infrastructure. In Cancer season, when people are out disassociating, shaking their ass out in the sun, you know where I was by the fucking river, trying to breathe, working on my inner world. This is my North Node. Capricorn, I got like 6 planets of Capricorn. That's why I can't wait for the winter. That's why, you know, I call myself the winter soldier, but now it's like a main thing. So I don't even like saying it as much, but I thrive more here because it demands realness. It demands the cold truth. People can't get away with nothing. Then they come to find out they don't like your tone, Gorian. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. Only real things make it through this season. This is why I prefer the season. But I'm just trying to explain to you that infrastructure is architecture. It's the capability part. It's the articulating yourself, your intelligence. It's about developing. It's about devotion. It's about sitting with your ass and building yourself up. Not being a self-appointed God, but not being able to have the ability to have the sentient ability, which is the higher intelligence, to connect with another being in their soul aspects. This requires a Terra Nova, which you have undergone. Okay? And upon that, a new world will be built. You are trusted, like a structure trusted, like a real trust in the structure of a building. You can put, the universe trusts you like that kind of trust. You have been entrusted with these codex. You're steady, consistent, not because of your words and you were shaking your ass, making a scene, being loud. No, because you're true. At the end of the day, I can count on you. At the end of the day, you finished the cycle. At the end of the day, you showed up in your wholeness. Now, these closed loops in your somatic regulation, automatic coherence. You're going to walk in, off some mental illness is going to go away. You're going to walk in and things are just, what the fuck happened? Or they're going to bug out, make a scene and run. And you're never going to see them again. You are a foundational pattern. You're a part of the foundational race. You're a big stepper. And there's certain principles are now non-negotiable. Okay, this is not about man. This is universal. We're coming back to it. One of them that is non-negotiable is regulation precedes expression. This higher octave, you're not getting away with shit. Don't think because you can express it a certain way that people can't tell by your regulation, by your fucking somatic. You could tell someone's residence by how they speak, by the tone, the dialect. Anyways, another one that's non-negotiable is containment precedes expansion. Okay? Rhythm precedes output. Silence precedes the accuracy. And you discipline through it all. And you are efficient. Again, you are overqualified. Quantum technician, energy conserved. You have learned to conserve your energy, and that has increased your system's longevity. You don't waste time, energy, or anything anymore. You won't even sit there and tolerate it. Zero fucking tolerance. You be so fucking quick with it, you don't even give demons a chance to explain their story. Imagine these fucking gang stalkers and all these lymphatic energies having one goal, and they didn't even get to play their role. You caught them before they even had a chance, bro. That's how fast you are, okay? Anyways, you have learned to take reaction and turn it into a command. You can even hear it in your tone. You have learned to take this false-ass urgency people are rushing you to have, and you have learned to move with divine timing. Okay? Instead of fucking being just output, blah, you have learned to be precise with presence. Okay? You went from seeking to now we're standing. Now we're standing. Now we're on land. It's over. Nothing is missing and nothing is chasing you. It's my quantum technician. Your coherence has replaced reactive. Your response when you choose. Okay? Planetary refraction and the collective ecological. So this has to do with the ecosystem. This has to do on a planetary level. And how stabilized systems affect the whole. From your individual mastery to planetary impact, planetary efforts and effects of the node are now being stabilized. That's you. When we say these words like nodes, we're talking about you, big stepper. You are no longer just responsible for managing others. Your coherence produces an environmental effect naturally. We're the slow ones. Or we're not slow, but we're remembering this, okay? Naturally, you affect the environment, okay? But you can't touch the environment until you did the internal work. You have reduced volatility, whatever that word is, in shared spaces. You have slowed pacings in the surrounding systems, okay? You have boundaries, self-correction without confrontation. This is not internal personal influence. This is a whole-ass ecological regulation. Because of you, the whole ecosystem has to regulate, okay? Quantum technicians, stable emitters induce coherence and adjustment systems through the entrainment. People have to regulate around you. They gotta come correct. Some can tarry. There's people who come in here and they fucking start off fucking hate me, they end up fucking love me. But between, they had to go through a whole exorcist and a whole Terra Nova just to be able to sit in this space because it's so fucking, it's a strong flavor. It's a high bandwidth. This ain't just alpha beta here. This is the whole spectrum. Okay? Literally, so people have to regulate in your space because of the space you carry. Okay? Time, energy, and legacy. Time is no longer being rushed. Energy is no longer spent. Legacy is no longer just imagined. What persists does so repeatedly and without drama. That's what this whole season is about. What persists does it so quietly, repetitively, and without the fucking bullshit. Being selfless. Stop making it personal this, personal that. It's kind of like love. People want conditional love. They want performance love. They want to feel good. That's a whole octave of people. Denser people. That's mutated DNA shit. That's weird shit. It is kind of like that. When intensity fades, when you get off this live and you're with yourself, your endurance will compound. Some of you can already feel it. Quantum technicians' long-term coherence outperforms the peak activation across cycles. What lasts does not need hype. Now to come is a planetary outcome. When enough stationary nodes exist, the planet no longer requires correction. The field no longer requires an enforcement. It literally entrains. Orders emerge not through control, but through the distributed stability. Yeah, that stability is you. Quantum technicians, planetary coherence emerges from sufficient nodes. Because a certain number of us have devoted time and space to resonate higher, enough people stayed steady, and that changed everything. So, the end of this message, thank you guys for bearing with me. This ain't a closure yet. This ain't an exit. I want to do a water ceremony. If you guys could get your water, let me know when you get your water. We're going to do a water ceremony. You can feel it heating up. Where there's heat, there's what? Where there's fire, there's what? There's power, that's right, Tuna. And there's water, there's life. You got both. Okay? We are in the underworld, and if we're booming with this kind of power, this kind of fire, let it just show you temperamental, elemental, how fucking powerful you are. You're a whole ass generator. I say Trina got her water. Come on, guys, let me know when you get your water. Give me a purple heart when you're not ready. I'm gonna go till 10:10.
Big step off. It's like Nova, can't control all. We going deep diving.
Dreamwalker got it, come on.
Explorer, go further, pioneer, no jump, electric slide, hold up. I am a mom's protector. I got the womb, I'm a trendsetter. I'm over it, stock Amanda, go Nova. Happy speed, waiting for me to fall, but my will left the divine. I will, my super seeds, so fertile, everything I touch. Have you heard of me? Living legend, welcome amongst the dead. Tell me, can you hear the call? Make the living rise up, yeah, on the crawl. Hungry, devour them all, let's go. Original signal, 12 stand out amongst the crowd. You're the solar rise, let's ride. Time is now. Dive into the water.
Ooh, Al Vicky here. Mighty got it. Hey you.
It's like Nova can't control.
Elizabeth got it.
We go
Asha.
deep dive in the ocean. Explorer, go further, pioneer. No jump, electric slide. Hold up, I am a monster protector. I guard the room, I'm a trendsetter. I'm over, restock commander, go nova. Happy speed, waiting for me to fall. But my will of the divine, I will. My super seed, so fertile, everything I touch. Have you heard of me? Living legend, rock amongst the dead. Tell me, can you hear the call? Make the living rise up, yeah, we on the crawl. Hungry, devour them all, let's go. Original signal, 12D, stand out amongst the crowd. Hear the solar drip, rap on me, melody sound. Oh, it's over it, yeah, we want the crown. Kingdom, we want it all. Dragons rise, let's ride, time is now. Dive into the water.
Copper water. Guys, I'm gonna do one more song. We're gonna do this water ceremony. Come on. This song's called Wish for You.
Oh, here I am again, no emperor, I am raw, ready, this time I'ma give my all. Listen, I'll be back to the source, Gaia. Flame with fire, I heard the call. Rise up, altitude, make the big body, spirit begin to move. Turn the flame, God is big, it's true. Wish for many things, wish for you. Shift the room, divine time, so dance me with you. I love when you move. Oh, here I am again, no emperor, I am raw, mighty live. This time I'ma give my all. Listen, I'll be back to the source, Gaia. Flame with fire, I heard it all. Rise up, altitude, make the big body, spirit begin to move. Turn the flame, God is big, it's true. Wish for many things, wish for you. Shift the room, mark divine time, so dance me with you. I love when you move. Listen, I'll be back to the source, Gaia. Flame with fire, I heard it all. Rise up, altitude, make the big body, spirit begin to move. Turn the flame, God is big, it's true. Wish for many things, wish for you. Shift the room, divine time.
Ooh, welcome, Abel. Get some water.
I love when you move. Oh, here I am again, no emperor, I am raw, mighty live. This time I'ma give my all. Listen, I'll be back to the source, Gaia. Flame with fire, I heard it all. Rise up, altitude, make the big body, spirit begin to move. Turn the flame, God is big, it's true. Wish for many things, wish for you. Shift the room, mark divine time, so dance me with you. I love when you move.
Oh yeah. We here. Guys, thank you for being patient. We're gonna tap into this water ceremony real quick. Thank you guys for getting your water. Planetary synchronization through this somatic hydration. Before we close this transmission, we move into water, not as a ritual theater, but as a biological and planetary alignment. Water is not just a metaphor. Water is the medium through which coherence travels. Every system that can regulate does so through the water. Every nervous system that stabilizes does so through hydration. Every planetary body that has sustained life does so through oceans, currents, and tides. This ceremony is not about intentions. It is about agreement. Agreement between body and planet, rhythm and time, and individual nodes with the collective fields. So take your water by your hand now. Hold it. Do not rush. Let your system feel the weight of it, the temperature, the density, the presence. The water is not being charged. It is being included. This is a declaration of somatic agreement. Speak out loud or internal. I recognize my body as regulated infrastructure. I agree to maintain coherence before expression. I agree to hold what is mine and release what is not. I agree to rhythm over urgency and stability over intensity. Let your breath slow, pause. Quantum technicians, verbalization of agreement paired with the somatic stillness entrains the cellular response. Yes, yes, yes. Your body is listening, and when you speak, speak so clearly. Second declaration, planetary alignment. Speak this now. I recognize myself as a nodal station within the planetary system. My presence stabilizes without force. My coherence contributes without effort. I do not chase influence, but I allow. Hold the water closer. Notice any impulse to rush. Do not act on it. Quantum technicians, impulse strengthens executive coherence across neural networks. Not rushing is power. This is the third declaration. Time and legacy being sealed. I choose endurance over display. I choose regulation over reaction. I choose legacy over urgency. What I hold now remains intact across cycles. Now, family, join me as we drink this water. Drink it slowly. Let it pass. This is not just consumption. This is integration. Quantum technician, slow hydration improves. Drinking slowly tells your body it's safe. Ceremony complete. There's nothing to feel, nothing to see, nothing to prove. If you feel calm, that is correct. If you feel neutral, that is correct. If you feel nothing, that is correct. Stability does not need to announce itself. So my quantum technicians, successful regulation produces minimal perceptual disturbance. Thank the Lord. New universe at Ashe. Ashe. Let's go. Thank you for that. If nothing dramatic happens, that literally means it works. In exit family, internalize this, let this be infrastructure. We know why, right? So it can begin to be architecture, okay? Return back to function. Nothing here is meant to be stayed, elevated, rare, ceremonial. But this message belongs in you. It belongs in your posture. It belongs in your pace, your boundaries, and your daily decisions. You're not leaving with something new. You're leaving as what you already are. A stabilized system does not need exit excited. It exits unchanged and fully intact. And as you return to your environment, do not explain what you felt. Do not summarize what occurred. Do not even seek recognition for what you hold. Let your coherence speak through your consistency. Let authority express itself through restraint. Let legacy form through your repetition. Final acknowledgement. You were never meant to be loud, to be convinced, burn to prove alive. But you were meant to stand, and still standing you are. This is true sufficiency. Thank you for sustaining coherence. Confirmed. Successful node seeding. Royal Monarch, you are doing it already. You are doing it well without collapsing. This is the end of the transmission. Not a drop-off or depletion, but you continue, family, being the legend. Being the legend that you are. It's because of you and your containment, you created a space, a womb, where others can marinate. That's the power of coherence. I want to say thank you for being coherence in the dark, being the light in the dark. Real soldier for the Most High. Ashe, much love, guys. Stay blessed.